EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been snagged. We're ready for football. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll tuck it and take off. A gain there of 20. It's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the
Lost
line of
one
scrimmage.
on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Lions' 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion.
23-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
And the Browns.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. To the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
It's the score. 7. Lions nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returnable for Steele. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field positions to start this drive. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. Fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Browns offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. On play action, Daniels. Got him open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Up the middle they go. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cleveland.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Down inside the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
That's another.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Daniel. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end
Brings
zone.
up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
And goal.
They'll run. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. At the throw.
Brings up second and
His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
a gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions
Off play action.
first down.
He'll set up to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job of not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Now, faking the give. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another.
First and 10.
Right, Lions, first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Browns offense ready for this next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. This is made. That is Williams. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. Straight ahead. It's speed. And some good running there. That's a first down. Up to the 43.
And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. It's a Browns first down. Here's Spears. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That'll give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll throw with Daniel. The throw here is complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and he really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
Spears is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is good, and the Browns will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Steele. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback head out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
39-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. T.J. Sanders in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's third down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, as good enough for a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
He'll drop the throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Here's a toss as they look to run.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's first and 10.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll run on second down. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First and goal, Detroit.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Lions, 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. Here comes the screen to Spears. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Daniel throwing on first and 10. Ooh. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 3.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Now give up the middle. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
45-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's It's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He is missed and blocked. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And the Browns, first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
A run up the middle, Spears. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now we'll get a timeout in Cleveland. That's their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Throwing on second down. Daniel taking off. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Braden Narvison now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. And kick is good. And the Browns just tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense. And their running back set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. That's going to be incomplete. The cover, very stout. That's going to bring it second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
The break, coming up now for a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Got his receiver on on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Here's a toss, right side. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Lions, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Lions.
They'll stay on the ground. That one never got started. Defense pressured too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D-tack was just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. This one caught the floor. And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now,
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Browns offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Trying to start on the ground, and he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Daniels. This one complete right side to Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10.
First down.
On play action, Daniels. Got a man, good job coming back to the ball on the completion. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the back play behind them, force the sack from the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Taking off, trying to get there. is going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 6
Here's
yards.
Braden Narvison now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
There's that man again. Another pass. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
That's good for our Lions.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st down, Detroit.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Browns offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
At the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
And the Browns.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the zone read, Daniels going to hang on to it. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And the Browns are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push to the 3. It's second and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Browns will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Steele. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trying to get this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Browns offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more, and he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Here's a handoff to Steele. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Returnable from the 17. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
And the Lions first down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
The middle they go. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll run the steam. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line. As they come up first and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Third down and 9. He'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Detroit. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Lions will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The Lions ball there, first time out. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw is Daniels. Open receiver, that's Harris. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup
A gain
of
of
8.
9 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Now give on the ground. And he'll be marked down to 45-yard line. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
45-yard line.
Daniels will keep it on the zone read. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. But he's swung out wide to Spears. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Play. It's 3rd and 16.
3rd and long. And here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. He's on for the second time. They're trying to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Lions offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
He'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Lions, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Detroit.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 15.
Back to throw.
Lions, first down.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Intended for 82. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd
On
and
3rd down,
5.
they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. But they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
He'll run. Oh, he's going to be taken down. And now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
And they're going to be able to spike it in time to set up a field goal try that one way or the other will decide who wins this game. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This one went all the way down to the wire. A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born.
Chicago. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC.
Welcome, your Chicago Bears.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Adam McPherson. And here we go from Chicago. Steele now to return it. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions take the field for their first drive. And we will get a look at their sixth-year signal caller.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, who cares less about those two numbers? It's more about the offense, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Looking now from the gun. Completed to his running back. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted now, but you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest that ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
At the 33-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
The line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going to run for it. And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit.
It's a gain of 11. And the
Markers
Bears
are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walker on first down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
39-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Walker trying to run for the first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Purdy trying on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand is forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll throw to start the drive. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. To throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He's taken down at the
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying with Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
On the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
No throw, 3rd and long. That's the line he's going to run for it.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down.
So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Lions take over.
The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On 1st down, they'll run. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Going for 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for able to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Dumped off to his running back. Give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
Number 26.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
He's going to keep this one. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's decision time for the offense after that one. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better be very careful going for it again.
And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. Markers are reset. Here we go. Going for 44. They'll run here on 1st down. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The same with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cap pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. It is caught left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in the loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy when you're inside of it.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance. In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to it. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arms.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And more aggressive call on second.
Looking in the air here. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Third and long for him here. He's got a man left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's going to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Cut out left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears' 36-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Detroit Lions
First down. Play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 16-point ball game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one splits the uprights. The Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Bears nothing.
defense as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. Things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Purdy on first down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Walker now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the
Still
play.
10 yards
It's
to get this
third
first
and
down as they
10.
come to the line. On third down, Purdy looking right, and he finds it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Those little short throws, they have high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Plowing up the middle. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give it to him again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Complete to number 2.
Offensive line, this is second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 44-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
That's good.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They'll run it from the gun. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
The Bears decide to call their first timeout.
No gain on the play.
As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Purdy throwing here on first. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bears
First down throw by Purdy. Jump off caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Number 34. Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the gun is Purdy.
Second and 5.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air again, Purdy. It's a complete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Bears.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. To Walker on the check down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. McPherson's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now. Purdy. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit on a second down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here's Purdy to throw. There's a screen out for Walker. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Purdy now on 4th down. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. All set to go now from the 35. Inside field to Walker. Call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Purdy to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
9 yards. And the Bears first down.
They give up the gut to Walker. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Brings up 3rd down.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a of 2. That's good.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
brings up 3rd down.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead, coming out of halftime. Brock Purdy with the touchdown.
His touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same. Boy, has he made it happen, scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go play action. Offense is looking up. They're able to drop it. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Yeah, I understand that. They're trying to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds his man over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. Defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
This is Walker on 2nd. He only can get his yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Purdy. Has his man caught by Dunton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Purdy on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A 7-yard
2nd and 3 now.
brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Purdy setting up that
38-yard
play
line.
action. Ooh, and quick there. And they bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
7-yard line.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time including that sack.
Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. It'll be Jack Browning to kick it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. First down, play action. Complete out to the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
To number 82.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9. At the 28-yard line.
Setting up to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down. A gain of 15. First down, Lions.
Rolling back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
To number
The
80.
line, here's 3rd and 3.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Draw starts with an option, right side. And he'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision defensively.
He's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Romadunze touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That throw behind his intended target. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
They're going to try and throw it here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Lions readying for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. His work begins at the 31. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down. The Bears headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's now
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He has it at the 22. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. On 1st down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run for it. And they're all the way across near the field before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Detroit.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, Parker. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
And the Lions 1st down.
Working on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Number 80. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they hold him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
He tries to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Tie in baseball, Kate, well, we know it goes to the runner. A tie at the line of scrimmage on a sneak, well, in this case, it goes to the defense.
4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This one from 42 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Return coming from the 6. Dodge the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throw by Purdy. Catch made over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 4.
Escapes the defender. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Bears. First down.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Now Purdy. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On the gun is Purdy.
2nd and 7.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears.
The play fake. Purdy. Complete over the middle. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago.
First and 10
Bears
at the
down by
38-yard
only
line.
3. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air again. Purdy. There's a screen out for Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. It's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
That one's complete right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. We'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, this is a really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Inside, cut by Davis. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Man in motion here. Throwing now. Flush shot out to his left. He's going for it himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Finds it beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
That's good.
The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Setting up to pass.
And the Lions first down.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
10 more yards.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
He
inches.
stops the clock here. 23 seconds to go with his spike. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To throw. That's caught for the first. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First down 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Complete out to the right. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
At the 19-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Back
3.
to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Got to go for it in the spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And they determine to hold him down. Play forcing the sack, and have to just about put a bow on this one. So the Bears come away with the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Indy